up in this week's Campus Connect, we join the Year 12s as they head out on a Yakult excursion. We catch up with primary artists as they display and showcase their talents. We then head over to Narre, where we get cozy on the mat at the ELC for the story of Abraham. All that and more in this week's Campus Connect. Good morning, Heritage. It's Friday, June 27, and you're watching Campus Connect, your trusted source for the latest news and highlights from across our school community. Each week, we take pride in showcasing achievements, stories, and the spirit of our fellow students and staff. I'm Kalina.
And I'm Mari, bringing you this term's final episode of Campus Connect. Join us as we end our second term off with a spotlight on some busy bee workers, both on stage and off. Turn off the heaters as we cheer on our final Ice Bucket participants. Let's hope they find a way to stay warm as well.
And as for our Hidden Graphic Challenge, we are sad to say that it has come to an end, but happy to announce that we have a winner.
So whether you're watching from a cold classroom or a comfy couch, thanks for joining us.
Recently, our Year 12 students hopped on a bus to a Yakult factory in Dandenong. During the visit, they were given a private tour of the facilities that provided a unique first-hand insight into the stages of production, allowing for a direct observation of how large-scale businesses manages its operations from raw materials to the final product.
And I've really enjoyed learning about the different manufacturing techniques and the different processes.
It was really good to see everything that we learnt about in action, and it really consolidated our learning. And I think another highlight is getting one of these. This is like my favorite drink.
And over in the ELC, children have gathered round to hear the story of Abraham and Lot. In this learning experience, students explored the importance of kindness and sharing, followed by a storytelling session where teddy bears model positive behaviors such as sharing and taking turns. The primary art showcase is all about children performing through music, arts, and drama, a collection of awesome plays that celebrate creativity.
From the pits of Egypt to this palace of Pharaoh, this week the Narre Campus Year 3s to Year 6 students brought the incredible story of Joseph to life. On June 24th, the Officer Campus became the stage for the Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
We are thrilled to be showing you this production this evening.
With courage, creativity, and a whole lot of rehearsal, our students retold one of the Bible's most powerful stories about resilience, forgiveness, and finding your purpose through the storms. Huge congratulations to every performer, teacher, and helper behind the scenes, but most importantly, our Mr. Brown. You brought the dream to life. It's time. You've all seen the shivers, you've heard the screams, and now we're doing it one last time. This is the grand finale of Heritage College Ice Bucket Challenge.
I think it was two guys that actually thought of the idea for the Ice Bucket Challenge, and they put it up on social media, so it drew a lot of awareness for ALS and MND, so that's where the idea actually originated. But doing that, a lot of people saw it and thought it was a great idea. It was a great initiative.
I feel alive, I feel ready to do some more push-ups.
This fun initiative that, you know, having historically this challenge itself has evolved to different causes. When I did it for cancer, I remember someone was saying that this is exactly what it feels like when you actually undergo chemo. You know, even I've had cancer not once, not twice, but 3 times. And so I've also undergone go on chemo. But I did the ice bucket challenge before that. But then when I actually sat and did it, it does have that feeling. I feel like, whoever those two who brought up this initiative of the ice bucket challenge had a concept around maybe that this is what may feel like the real mental challenge, because even with MND there is mental health challenges around that for the person who suffers it, not only that, for the family who care for the person who's going through it, and that's the same with mental health.
It was not pleasant. I did prepare a joke though for you guys.
I think it's mainly like a fun kind of activity to do to raise mental awareness for mental health, and it's kind of like a fun way to just, challenge your friends to get along and join the move as well.
And I think that's what actually draws attention to the challenge itself. It's the fun around it. But so if we can let everybody know about what's happening or the cause behind it, if we can do that by using this ice bucket challenge, we can draw a lot of people to bring attention to the reason why we are doing it in the first place.
What do snowmen say when they greet each other? Nice to meet you.
Each week, as you would know, we take time out to focus on a Bible story for this week, related to our value of the week.
This week we're joined by a student who will be reading a Bible verse based on service.
Hello, I'm Amelia Rose from 4T, and today we're reading Philippians chapter 2, 3 and 4. Don't be selfish, don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves.
Before we head off, we have counted the votes for the Hidden Graphic Challenge, and we have some winners. We'll reach out and provide you with your prizes today.
And so, that brings us to the end of this week's Campus Connect and the end of term 2.
Thank you for joining us this term. We'll be back next term with more stories, highlights, and more challenges. During the holidays, we'll be sending out feedback in a survey. Make sure you fill it in, so we know how to better improve Campus Connect.
And that's us signing off from Campus Connect, where every voice matters and every week tells a new story. See you next term!